pursuit of love. In pursuit of love.
In Pursuit of Love. Yes. Our new podcast. Welcome. Oh my gosh, you and this welcome. Welcome back, guys, to In Pursuit of Love. This is just crazy. This is our podcast, and we want to thank you guys for coming every single Sunday to come and sit with us and join and laugh and get some good insight on relationships.
Yes.
Absolutely. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments if you're digging what we're doing. We appreciate it.
Yes.
All right.
I am one of your hosts, Ashley Jamil.
Tim Knight.
Precious.
Did I just get my full name? Well, just call me Tim.
Welcome, guys. So we are going to piggyback off of, we had a question actually from the previous episode. And let me see, y'all. I talked about, this is the episode last Sunday in regards to how will you know? I guess how will you know if you're in love when a man is ready? I guess that's what it was.
That was too general. So we're just going to leave it at discussions going forward. But
Yeah.
we're going to answer this question.
Yes. All right, guys. So we had a question from the previous episode. How will you know? In regards to how will you know when a man is truly ready for love or ready to settle down? So this comes from Anna. She says, great episode, but I do not believe the question of how to know if he is ready was answered. What general state would a man need to be in to be ready for love, let alone choose you to love? Well, Tim, I think it's a question for you.
For me?
Yeah, for a man, from a man's perspective.
Retirement. He would need to.
He'll be ready when it's time to retire.
Wow.
No, I think that's a good question. I don't think we're going to be able to answer that for every man.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say some men, it's most likely if you realize you don't want to live without this woman. I think that's a good answer.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like...
That was straightforward to the point.
I try to, keep it simple.
Okay.
But I think if you try to imagine your life without them,
Mm-hmm.
what does that look like?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you realize, life wouldn't be cool without it, gotta lock it down.
So, would you say, okay, so what if a guy just knows that woman is for her, but he still, just kind of goes on about and does his thing, hoping that when he comes back, she'll be there. But he knows.
Good question.
He knows that he can't live without this woman, but...
Mm-hmm.
What? Well, I mean, that's but that's why I said, if the question is, how will you know? Or how does he know? You're not going to risk it.
Okay, you wouldn't risk it. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes, yes, we do, chance it. But I guess if she puts pressure on him, if he feels like he could possibly lose her, then that will help probably, not to say that you should give ultimatums.
Right.
But if he feels there's any chance that anybody else can have this woman that he wants, he'll step up and do what he got to do.
Wow. Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Let me know what y'all think.
And what about her second part? Did you answer that one too, Tim? When she said, hold on, she had a two-parter.
Right.
She says, okay, what general state would a man need to be in to be ready for love, let alone choose you to love? Okay. Pretty much the same answer.
Kind of answer that.
Kind of answer.
Yeah, you got to be in a state where, a state of loss. When you feel you're going to be at a loss if you don't
Wow.
do what you got to do. Yeah, we don't like to lose.
Okay.
Especially not, a woman that you really love.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that answered that.
Okay. I think that's
Hopefully,
answer.
that was a sufficient answer.
It was a one-liner, so I mean,
Straight to the point.
you did say, Tim, that there is no, I guess you said there's like a bunch of different reasons. Didn't you say that earlier? There's a bunch of different reasons that we spoke on this off camera about this type of question.
Yeah, it's for every different, every guy has his own motivation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I think for me, that's how I would look at it.
Okay.
If I would feel like, if my relationship was in jeopardy and I really saw a future with her, then I wouldn't want to lose it.
Okay.
I guess it's safe to say that she can't really influence that. There's nothing that she can do to really make him be ready or make him think that she's the one or anything like that.
Like I said, I mean, but if push came to shove, not that you did like an alternative or ultimatum rather, but if I felt like I was losing my grip on you, so if she's starting to do things that, you know, kind of signals she might be open to other options, then yeah, that might be something, if you're paying attention, that you might want to kind of, let me bring this back in type situation. Yeah, so that's about all you can do subtly, you know, but as far as something that you say verbally, that may not work, you know.
So basically, she has to change up what she does for you guys to really see, for you to really pay attention. To
Well, I wouldn't suggest that.
Let me reel her back in.
Yeah, I wouldn't
that ain't right.
suggest that. No, I'm not saying that. I wouldn't suggest that, but I'm just saying, like, if a guy realizes that, you know, if there's a change in the pattern of how things are moving, if you're observant, well, okay, well, what's going on there? That's a little different.
Well, you need to get it together. You shouldn't have to be doing that.
Right.
Exactly.
Change the pattern.
You shouldn't have to be worrying about what's going on because she's changing her pattern.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
I know. I ain't getting
I'm
on to
just
you.
throwing it out
Getting on to the
there.
rest of y'all, man.
Yeah.
We're doing that.
If that's what you want. But yeah, and it has to be something that the man wants. Like, you got to want to, you know, be settled down with one woman. If that's what you want, then yeah. Now we're living in an age where, you know, polygamy and stuff like that is a big thing. Multiple women, so everybody may not necessarily want that. So.
Right, but if that's the case, you also need to address that before you bring a woman to a situation, let her know that you are interested in those kind of things. She can decide for herself if she wants to, you know.
Exactly.
Partake.
Yeah, I'm taking that type of activity.
That's true. That's a good question. Is that a bad thing? What do you ladies, I know most ladies probably gonna say it's a bad thing. But if a guy came to you and said, yo, listen, I want you and you, same time, to be in the family, what would y'all say to that? Is that absurd to even think? Or have we progressed in society to where that's normal? Or will that be accepted today?
I would have to challenge him on that.
A question. Now, a lot of women, some women are doing it. So what do you think about women that are doing it?
They really are not into the guy.
Really?
Because if I'm into somebody, it's hard for me to be with you and somebody else at the same time. And that's just in dating. So doing it in a relationship, and I know that you have somebody else, and then I'm with you too, that would be hard for me.
I thought you, Miss Ashley.
I feel like, you know, teach his own with that, with the polygamy.
Good answer.
No, it's just it's not for me. You know, I'm used to. I mean, maybe I'm just old fashioned, you know, but I mean, society had what? What you say? Society has accepted. Most of society has accepted that as far as the polygamy relationships. But for me, I'll just kind of be like, you know, who you gonna? I'm just not gonna be your girlfriend. You have to marry me. You know.
Yeah.
Listen here. I can't roll like that. So.
And plus, we bring so much to the table.
Yeah.
That you don't need to seek any other options.
Oh, y'all hear that? So, ladies, y'all make sure y'all bringing enough to the table.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Is that the end all be all? And do guys see what women bring to the table? Because this is something that's said a lot.
No.
Do you think that's a factor for us? You know, what women brings to the table? Is that a factor?
Yeah, why not?
I'm just asking a question.
Well, yeah, I'm
just
asking
saying.
them why wouldn't that be a factor?
No, I thought you said do we think that you guys see what we bring to the table?
Well, both. Kind of like, you know what, all the...
So I'm like, no.
Well,
No, they don't see it.
I don't feel like you guys do see what we bring to the table.
so I'm saying, like, is that a factor? Because, you know, we watched a few different things, and you see a lot of women, they say they're educated, they have this,
Right.
they have that.
This degree, that degree.
Right. Do these things, well, question is, do you think these things matter or should matter to a guy? Okay.
No.
So why do women often say it? And then why do they bring that stuff up? Because they're normally single saying it, you know, but because like the checklist for a guy is much different than the checklist that the woman has prepared for the guy to look at and be like, oh wow.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I think women kind of do that to just kind of show that they have something going on. And if you get with me, I have all my stuff together. I got this degree, I have that degree, I have my own place, I got my own career going on. So if you get with me, it's a win. So I think that's what most women are doing. But like you said, it really doesn't matter to the man, most men, what the woman has. If she's coming in the door with nothing, like if she's a good woman, most of the time a man will be with her.
I gotta show her this. She needs to see this. Everything's gonna be all right.
That's the same thing they said last time.
But you're the one holding her back. She's gonna be fine after this second shot.
You better not go behind my back. You happy now?
but that is good. So I wanted to hear that. That was a good response.
Yeah.
Because it is good to be able to build with somebody that has something going on. But it's not the end all be all, but it is much better if you're trying to, be a power couple one day.
Yeah.
And so it's good.
As long as you don't use that to like throw it in his face, basically saying like, I don't need you, I got da-da-da-da. As long as you don't approach it from that standpoint, then I think it's good to have something to do so you don't be on the couch all day.
Right. Doing nothing.
Exactly.
Just
right.
eating.
Right.
And that gets old.
Yeah.
So I think it's a balance. Yeah, it's actually good.
And I think the whole, polygamy thing, I think it's because a lot of women are not convinced that men can be faithful.
Ooh.
So they're probably like,
good.
well, he ain't going to be faithful anyway, so I might
as well give in.
Right.
No, you don't have to settle
Exactly.
for that, honey.
You may have to wait a long time. But
True.
Somebody out there for you.
That was my next question.
Tim, what you think?
Because it might be a while,
Yes.
Let's say you're 45,
Ooh.
single,
Yeah.
and you hit with that proposition, what do you do?
Oof. I would rather wait it out.
To 50, 55?
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
60?
Yeah. I'm going to have to. Because I just love so hard and I just bring so much to the table that I just can't settle for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just no. We can be friends.
Friends.
How many of us have that?
So, okay, Tim, so, what do you think about it? Like, because I know you have a couple friends, or a couple, people who that are interested in that. And I have actually 2 friends, too, are actually interested in it. So, that's why I was just like, teach us on, but,
I think, if you upfront with it, if that's, if you tell somebody, listen, this is what I'm trying to do, and if they're okay with it, and you explain the parameters of how this is going to work, and if everybody's in agreement, then who am I?
Wow. So you'd be open to that?
I'm not. Y'all not pinning me down. Y'all are not pinning me down. So I'm saying I don't judge.
Right, that's what the teachers are.
I'm always about my business.
There you go.
Shameless plug.
Promote your
Shameless
shirt.
plug.
Promote your brand.
Check out the cool commercials we got. Some talented people sitting right here. But I think that's a step in the right direction if you're going to do that. Because as you mentioned, a lot of women complain about men not being faithful. So if you have a guy that's telling you straight up, listen, this is what I'm trying to do going forward. You're either with it or you're not. Right.
Just let me know. That's all I ask.
So,
let me know. And we can move from there. You're going to move on without me, but I just want you to at least tell me.
Right. Exactly.
Just let me know.
Exactly. And they don't see the value of a woman and what she brings to the table.
Well, I didn't want you to take that from it.
Well, why
I'm not saying we don't. I don't say men don't, but go ahead.
I just think about it as in one would be enough if you knew the value and what she brings to the table. One would be enough. So maybe that's some type of love.
If she's doing everything she needs to do, too.
Right.
As far as
Yeah, that's true. Because not every woman is doing exactly what they should be doing. So if she's doing what she should be doing, then one is enough. One is enough.
I agree.
Well, apparently, some out there don't.
Yeah, they don't agree.
No, but it is what it is. Everybody, you gotta choose your own path and what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
In your pursuit of love, right? So
That's not a part of this
That's not part of it.
movement.
That's a pursuit.
Okay, that ain't a part of this movement.
Tell 'em, girl.
Because for me, that is not real love. That's
That's not
just
real
having
love.
fun.
I agree.
That's
Really?
just, I don't know what I want to do. That's just, confusion. That's just not, that's not what we're promoting.
No,
I'm not promoting anything. I'm just saying
you just speaking for those people.
different. That's hey, different strokes.
Because really, it's being said a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are doing that now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but just the quality of people that are doing it makes me feel like, let me not go where the mass is going. Let me just stay right over here.
Yeah.
Continue to believe that, one great guy out there is definitely faithful and he wants something solid and a one-woman relationship.
yes.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
We're not. We on your side. I'm on your side.
I'm on her side.
We-
Right. Yes.
I'm on her side as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just being the voice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I said, but it's happening so much, so I can understand that, a lot of people. But everybody has their different perspectives on it, If I say I'm not here to judge anybody on that. It's just if that's what you like to do, then
Do it and don't have any expectations when it comes down to that.
Right.
Because if you choose to go that way, then there's a certain level of or quality of a person that you're going to get if you go that route.
Mm-hmm.
You just made them sound so bad.
I
They're
mean,
good people. Jeez.
they can be very fun, outgoing people, but unless it's two great women that you really cannot, decide like this is some type of flavor of love type of thing, then maybe
Flavor of love.
right.
Flavor
Then
of
maybe
Okay.
but it's rare.
Well, we hope they answered your question. We got thrown off talking about the police.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah, but hopefully they answered your question because Tim did give you a one-liner, but this kind of sums it up. To be honest, in regards to him just knowing that she's the one and he can't see himself without her. So
And he's done playing the field.
yeah.
Yeah. So the first part of the answer. So never mind the polygamy thing.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. And I guess in her pursuit, what she could do if she thinks this is a great guy, I don't know if she's in this situation, but let's just say she is. And if this is a great guy that you see a future with, then I think it is best for you to be patient.
Okay.
You should be patient.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Because, as we were talking, sometimes you need, certain type of dude that you need depending on what you're looking for and what you've been through, the healing process, all that type of stuff.
Right.
That may take a little bit more time to get somebody that's on that level of where you are.
Right.
So, and I think that might be the case for some other women out there too.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That attraction is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's it.
I think this is so. This is I lost my train of thought.
This
y'all.
is the end.
Yeah.
Yes.